I spent $600 on Spotify ads to promote my new song on Spotify, and I want to share with you the good news and the bad news. My name's Chris, also known as the Artist Manifest, and we have 130 million streams, but we're always looking for new ways to promote our music, and I'm sure you are too. That's why in this video, I'm going to break down all the results and the things we did right, the things we did wrong, and how you can improve your Spotify ads, and most importantly, trigger that algorithm, because once you trigger the Spotify algorithm, there isn't enough money that you could spend on ads or Facebook ads or Instagram ads compared to what Spotify's algorithm can do for your music. So let's jump into it. Now, before I share my screen, I thought you might not know what Spotify ads are. Like, did you even know that you can run Spotify ads, which is a 30-second audio clip of your song?
Hey, for fans of Linkin Park, check out this new cover of Crawling by the Artist Manifest.
To somebody who doesn't have Spotify Premium, and you can even target other artists' fans? Like, seriously, like, if you sound like Adele, you could target people who listen to Adele. If you sound like Bruno Mars or Drake or Taylor Swift or Metallica, whoever you sound like, you can literally target anyone who listens to that artist on Spotify. So this is some pretty powerful stuff. Let's jump into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come to ads.spotify.com, and you're going to want to create an account. And then once you've done that, you're going to click on Manage Ads or Create an Ad. And I'm just going to show you what a Spotify ad is first. I'm just going to do the last 90 days here. And it's very similar to Facebook and Instagram ads, a little different. I'm going to click on Impossible Playlist Promoting because I was promoting to a playlist. I'm going to scroll over here and I'm going to focus on this ad here that I spent $600 on. But why don't I show you the ad that we actually made? So I'm going to click on it. And as you can see, it's a vertical video ad. You can also do horizontal ads, and you can also do just audio ads, so no video at all. But we did a video vertical ad, and this is the image I uploaded to it. And I'll show you how to do this at the end here. And then you just click on this. This is where people click through, and it takes them to a Spotify playlist. Takes them to all my songs. And this is a playlist that I just created. I was just in Spotify, clicked New Playlist, made it public, and this is it right here. This is Manifest. And you make it public by clicking on the three dots beside it. See, it says make it private. I don't want to make it private. I want to make it public so people can find it. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to come back to my Spotify ad here. And I want to play you the ad because there's something very, very important. Don't miss this part. This is super important. Listen to this.
Hey, are you looking for more rock like you just heard? Then check out Manifest and his song Impossible. Click Learn More now.
It seems impossible for me to let this go.
Now, I want to show you the secrets here on this ad. Number one, look where it says here, call to action. So the call to action on this ad is listen now. But did you hear that voiceover that was like saying, hey, are you looking for more rock like you just heard? Then check out Manifest and his song Impossible. Click listen now or learn more now. I got to tell them what to do. We have done lots of Spotify ads, and when we don't have a call to action in the actual video or audio ad, then we see not nearly as many people click on the ad. And I want to show you some of the results and what I'm talking about here. So I'm back in my videos. Let's just go back here. So I'm focusing on this campaign right here where I spent $600. And I can see that if I scroll to here, it got me 1,081 new listeners. So these are people that have not listened to me in the last 30 days. They're new listeners, right? And I can see that the average streams per listener was 6. So that means I got like 6.2. So let's just do the math there. So 1,081 times 6.21 equals $6,713. So that means I was getting like a new listener for like a new stream for like 10 cents a stream, which isn't bad, right? And this is new fans. And remember, the goal here is to trigger the algorithm, which I'm going to share in a minute because this is where we made a mistake, okay? You got to watch out for the mistake. So that's pretty good right there, right? But if we scroll over and I click on this ad further, and I click on view report, I can see that I got 74,000 impressions. Okay, so that means that's how many people it reached. I got 1,200 clicks, and the click-through rate is 1.7. And I don't mind sharing with you that 1.7 is good. You really want that above 2 for it to be excellent. If it's below 1%, that means there is something wrong with your ad. You need to re-look at it and see what's going on here. But I'm going to share with you the mistake, and then I'm going to show you how to set this up. So here's the big mistake I made with this ad, and this is the start date and the finish date. And from all the data that we've run with Spotify ads, we know that you need to be thinking about 30 or 60-day campaigns, because you need to be feeding Spotify enough data so that they can say, oh, this song is doing great, and then they share it with their algorithm. Right? You want to trigger that Spotify algorithm so that it shares the song for you. And so we only ran this for 14 days. And so we should have run it for at least 30 days and spent that money. So that means if we had done $600 divided by 30, that means about $20 a day. And you can start with a minimum of $250, but I went with $600 because I really wanted to see my music move. I wanted to get my music out there. So this is the big mistake that I made, is that we should have expanded this and run this longer so that Spotify could get more data, because you don't want just big spikes. You want consistent feeding Spotify's algorithm so that it triggers and it shares the song. If you've never seen one of my videos on how we trigger the algorithm, I want to show you right now. I'm in my artist.spotify.com, my artist account, and I want to show you what happens when you trigger Spotify's algorithm. This is an older song. I'm going to go the last 12 months, and we did no promotion on this, right? Or very little, and then we're getting 4,000 streams a day. Then all of a sudden, boom. Okay, 15,000 streams, 21,000 streams. This was not from running Spotify ads. This is the algorithm grabbing hold of it. We may have done some marketing or promotion over here for a little bit, but then this, no ads. Okay, and even when the algorithm dropped it for a bit, it never came down, 7,000, never came down as low as it was. And then the algorithm grabs it again, and now we're still, to this day, getting 13,000 streams. And if you just look on the playlist even, you can see that these are all from algorithmic playlists. This is the last 28 days. Let's even go the last 7 days, right? All algorithmic streams. If I scroll down, then we'll start to see more independent playlists. But the majority is from the algorithm. Now, before I show you step by step on how to set up this Spotify ad and avoid the mistakes that we make and that most artists make, I want to let you know that we have a full 5-day Spotify challenge where you can ask me questions. It's a VIP ticket training. It's live coaching live. Just go to 10xyourfanbase.com/live challenge. I'll put the link below this video. Let's jump into the rest of this training. Okay, step number 1, we're in adstudio.com or adstudio.spotify.com. We're going to click on create campaign, and I'm going to call this Manifest New Song. And I'm going to be promoting what? What are you advertising? Well, I'm promoting an artist's music on Spotify. Promote a single, album, or playlist to music listeners, then see how your ad impacts listening behavior on Spotify. Let's check that. I want to find my name, so I'm going to type in Manifest. Boom. Click next. What kind of format are we going to do? We're just going to do an audio ad for this one. And the format is music. And we're going to click audio, so you have horizontal or vertical video. We're just going to do audio for this one to keep it simple. And then what country do I want to target? And this is what's so cool, man, is you can run ads in all kinds of countries. Well, I'm going to type in United Kingdom for this. Why not? Let's target the Brits, okay? And I'm going to target the whole country. Then I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to select English because my song is in English. And one thing that a lot of artists don't know, there's a massive, French market, German, Spanish, there you go. There's your biggest markets on Spotify right there. And honestly, people underestimate how big the Spanish market is. If you've ever thought about getting a song translated. I'm going to pick all ages, all genders, but this is where you want to click on this little triangle here, boop, and you want to select fan base. Target fans of an artist you're promoting or fans of other artists. So I'm going to click on that. And so like I said, if you sound like Adele, target Adele. If you sound like Metallica, there's Metallica. If you sound like Drake, you can literally target Drake or any artist you can imagine, right? Taylor Swift, boom. Right? Like any artist you can imagine that's on Spotify, you can target their fans. And your ad's gonna be in front of people that don't have premium, right? And so you can target them. We're gonna keep scrolling down here now. Now, the minimum budget you can have is $250. Okay, so we'll just start there. And you notice how right now, it's November 29th, the schedule of where this is trying to start it is like weeks ahead. I don't want to wait then. I want to start today. So let's go. Okay, I'm going to scroll down here. I want to start right today. Boom, November 29th. And remember what I said. You want to go for at least 30 days. Let's go to December 29th. Oh, I did that wrong. November 29th to December 29th. There we go. Full month. All right. Let's scroll down. Now, it's telling me right now, right here, the bid cap. Based on similar audiences in the last 7 days, we recommend a bid cap of $8 to $9.81. And so I always like to bid at the top because I want to make sure that my ad gets shown. All right. So you want to bid at the top. And now it's telling me based on your budget, you're going to reach at least 30,000 impressions, right? The frequency is like 1 to 1.3. So that means out of these thousands of people, they're only going to hear your ad 1 to 1 1/3 time. So most people are only going to see or hear your ad once. So this is where I'm going to click next. And then now it's asking me for my ad name. I'm just going to call it, I'm going to call it Crawling because I have a new cover song, Crawling cover. And then now it's saying upload your own audio ad, which you can make your own, which I'm going to just upload mine. And you can make yours on GarageBand if you want. So I've already uploaded mine, so there's mine right there. Boom, click on that, click select. And now I scroll down here. And again, it wants you to upload an image. Remember we had that companion image? I'm not sure if it's still up here. Remember this companion image? So when people are listening to it, what's the image they're going to see? Well, you can either upload one or I'm going to choose from my library. And so here's my cover. And remember, the pixels have to be 640 by 640. The easiest way to do that is just go to oldcanva.com. Just go to canva.com and you can create your own 640 by 640 image for free. This is not an ad for Canva, by the way. And then we've got that done. Now, next thing we want to do is what's the call to action? All right, I got my name. I want my name to be Manifest, of course, because that's me. And then I want to change the call to action to listen now. And I want the button to be in English, of course. Now, this is the most important part. This is where a lot of artists make a huge mistake, is where are you sending people? The thought is to send them right to the song, but you actually want to send them to a playlist so that they stream more. And look, Spotify even says this. Listeners who get ads can only play music in shuffle mode on mobile. So we recommend that you link to a playlist, album, or profile page. If your link has fewer than 8 songs, we'll play a radio station instead. So you want to link to a playlist or your profile. So I'm going to go to Spotify, and I could either click on this playlist here, grab these 3 little dots, click share, copy link to playlist, go back, and I paste that right in there like that. Or I can go right to my profile, just click search, Manifest, click on the 3 dots right here, share, and I can copy that. Either is fine, but I like going to a playlist because then I can control it. And then all I got to do is click next. Got my credit card info there. Click on here, and then you click submit. And then Spotify will tell you that your ad is approved. So go make your own Spotify ad. For more training, attend the challenge or click the link below. You can see there's Spotify ad templates and other training for you. But I hope this gets you off to the races.